Welcome back, everybody, to Rogue Trader. I am me. I'm joined by my good friend Nick.
Hello.
And, we're continuing. We have to, get back to where we were. This way, I think. Whenever a character performs a melee attack, they gain plus 10 weapon skill for each ally just target's attack, unless either of you have the level 1 feat to ignore that.
But that sounds like a good thing because you get like plus weapon skill for like being by an ally.
Unless the enemy or you has the feat that turns it off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, were we going? We were in the right area, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we just did like a combat here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where.
Well, this was actually the combat before we went into like that one area.
Yes. Okay, so we don't.
Well, we should have like a journal that tells us what we need to do.
I'm trying to remember which zone we were supposed to be in. That's all. Not where, which zone we're in, because I don't think the journal tells us the zone to go to. I have to use the map and be like, which one were we at?
But the toughness as used as the base for carouse is funny.
Yeah. Okay, command center over here. They use carouse for like drinking and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what carousing is.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like, you know, more like social drinking, but you know, that's fit. It works.
Oh, we level up. Oh,
nice. We did so much work for that.
Oh, what do I get? Can I get my powers? I can get my powers. Okay. I know what I need. What I need to be progressing for, like, get my character. He's real. I don't think I need any of this shit. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All of these ones are like, you do slightly more damage. I don't care about doing slightly more damage. I care about not dying.
I just pick up the melt weapon proficiency now, so that way when we get a melt weapon, I don't have to wait.
True. Either hardened scars, because I'll basically always be popping.
If there's nothing else I want, then.
A skibbity babbity boobity ba.
It's like, objectively, exploit your surroundings would be better.
Objectively, but would it be funnier? Get your funny.
Yes, if in the next combat we find a melt weapon.
Get your funny up, man. More toughness. No, I need strength. I need strength. I need to get up to like 35 or 40. Because this means I need the proficiency. And I've been right. They're fucking hardened scars, because hardened scars is really good. And weapon skill, because your strength is high enough. And I'll be honest, like,
okay.
you really only need enough strength so that you can wear whatever you want to wear. And after that, you just want to be able to hit.
Yeah, so you need 45 for power armor, and that's, yeah.
Let's see, what are my next levels coming up? A ability, which will be fine because I can get fucking regenerate. I cannot get regenerate because I'm not gonna be high enough psychic power. I can get like Sanctic or something. I'll be honest, I don't care about any of these. And then this, I can get my heavy armor. Oh, you need 45 for heavy armor efficiency. Shit.
Okay, so rapid reload is just better. Okay.
Okay, that's a bit awkward, but it is what it is.
Let's get melt a weapon just so that way. I don't have to think about it. And then strength.
Retribution! Oh, excuse me. I forget, because bolters aren't... They're bolt weapons, not solid weapons. Right? Like shotguns are solid. Yeah, shotguns are solid projectiles. I get for like balance purposes why it's that way, but bolt guns should also count as solid projectiles because they are.
Yeah.
I get for balance purposes because otherwise bolt guns would just be the best weapon if, you know, they classified for like 3 different weapon types buffs. Your guy is coming along, Nick, and it'll be fun to see him like once you like get all the guns and we can see all the new guns they've added.
Yeah. Let's see, so she already has plasma and Melta and everything.
Yep,
she's a
she's
sister.
a sister. And I tell you what, like her racial thing, or racial is not the right term, or origin thing of bolter power, bolter proficiency, power weapon, plasma proficiency, flamer proficiency, melter proficiency, and power arm proficiency is kind of insane for like a starter.
Mm-hmm. So I just need 1 more strength on each.
It would be funny to take the Emperor Protects and just pump willpower every level, every chance you get.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, yes, I will give her a 7% chance to just ignore attacks. Is it good? No, not at all. Is it funny, though?
There's a probably don't need to put out 45 strength. She starts with power armor efficiency, but whatever.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think, but I mean, there might be like weapons later that even with a minus 25, you know, if they require 75 strength or whatever, or 45.
And you know, if you know you truly end up regretting that 1 level up, we can fix it.
Yeah. Let's see, Idira, I don't super care what I give you, I'll be honest.
I don't care. You're worthless to me.
You're just gonna do that, and then you though, I kinda care what I give you.
You are my boy. If I need to.
I'll just pump your logic, cause
brain. Big brain. Oh, interesting. Idira does have the heretical thingies done.
Hilarious.
So she is a heretical follower, which means while this wouldn't be a good idea, Nick, it wouldn't. You could make her able to use the chaos heavy bolter we get at the end of the chapter.
Hilarious.
It wouldn't be good to do that, but you could.
Alright, so yeah. God, what is
Do better stick for you? Yeah. No, better stick. You can't use the stick. It is I, magnificent wizard man.
there other perception doesn't matter.
Perception's still fine for him though.
Yeah, well, it's between perception and ballistic skill, but I think next time I'm like locked out of the other two, so I'll just get that. Arch Militant is the next like main shooting thing, right?
Let me look to make sure. I believe so, yeah. I think Arc Militant is also one that you can go either, like... Yeah, you get versatility, which is, like, you get bonuses if you swap back and forth, I think. Yeah, every time you go from a single shot, to an area... Yeah, so technically, you just want to have, like... one of your guns be for like bursts and rapid fire, and then your other gun being for like AoE. So like your melta gun and your heavy bolter.
A bolter.
Yeah, you just like swap
the thing I was going to do.
Yes.
Excellent.
And you just swap back and forth between them.
I love it when it works out like that.
And yeah, the Arc Militant's the other one, and then Bounty Hunter is just about big giga crits. And Master Tactician is support, and I honestly never use them well.
Look, there's a tech priest praying to one of the shells.
Yeah, you gotta. Especially when the shells are like kind of dented. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, save game.
Keep your wits about you.
Welcome to Raikou.
What are all these enforcers and soldiers doing in this shelter? Why are they not on the streets fighting back against the enemies of humanity?
Because, Argenta, the governor needs to be protected.
The governor does not wish to be without his personal guard, even behind the meter-thick walls of his bunker. Typical.
Yeah, that. Let's talk to Governor Medina. Hello, Medina. The tall, dark-skinned man turns toward you and greets you in a curt military manner. Faisal Rakadi Ab Medina F. Coronas, Governor of the Star System, welcome to my temporary headquarters. Man gazes falls on Abelard, his eyes slightly narrow, with Surian. Abelard Najali, Governor Medina, my greetings.
Don't take that from a guy without a portrait, Abelard.
I'm not seeing the convoy I'd sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to find escort you? If that is so, I promise you the punishment. They're dead. What a curious exchange of pleasantries. No, of course not. An old misunderstanding, over a century old by now, isn't worth your time, Lord Captain. It is entertaining me, like, Abelard is over 100 years old, and he's like, yep, I'm still a frontline fighter.
It's like, because you don't live like, as a normal human, you don't necessarily live for like that much longer than 100, and he's still like pretty fit. So it's just like imagining that just like this whole spat is over, like they both like the same girl in grade school or something.
Yeah. I forget what like the max expected age without like super weird technology is. I want to say it's like 150 or something. Because I want to say that's what Commissar Yarrick was. Commissar Yarrick. What was his age of death? Because he only used like what was basically usable by the generic, like not you know general populace, but like he didn't get the weird shit.
Yeah.
What was his age?
Wasn't Yorick like, or I guess this wasn't technically canon when he was like killed by like Angron or something.
No, I could be remembering wrong. I think he died of old age. Yeah, over 150 years old. Oh, wait, all right. They never actually said he died yet. They just
Right.
mainly because like he is like a hero or whatever.
Is Caiaphas Cain dead? Like canonically?
Canonically he's retired.
Okay. So I know he like
And
has his like memoirs or whatever, and like his girlfriend.
Canonically, Caiaphas is retired and is. I think he's older than Yarick was. Because like Yarick again, Yarick died during the Black Crusade, or died air quotes during the Black Crusade, the 13th one with Abaddon. He didn't die of old age. He died at 150, just fighting. To be fair, Abaddon, which, as by all accounts, a normal guy. Very impressive, honestly.
We can take solace in the fact that whether or not Angron easily beat him or was being pushed back at all, he was very angry about the outcome.
Yeah. Yeah, so humans can live for, if they get, like, the treatments, which you just basically have to not be a peasant to get, I think. And Space Marines can live forever.
Yeah. I mean, they go senile, but they can live forever.
They only go senile if they're in a dreadnought. And that's...
Oh, that's something about the dreadnought that specifically... Is it just, like, because they're in a dreadnought? It's not something about the dreadnought, it's just the fact that it's a dreadnought.
It's a combination of things, because, again, the dreadnought is a life support system. It's not like...
Yeah.
It's like, they put the brain of the Space Marine and maybe a spinal column into, like, a tank of amniotic fluid that will never be replaced. And... that just isn't good. What I mean? And, it's like, fucking Bjorn the Fell-Handed has not gone senile. At all. He is still shut down because, like, it's basically the general consensus that shutting them down, for the sleep helps prevent the senility. But no, like, Dante's been alive for thousands of years and has perfect memory of everything that he has done, and he is very depressed about
being alive.
About being alive. So he would love if the fate of the Imperium and the Blood Angels chapter as a whole didn't rest on his shoulders anymore. He would fucking love that.
Yeah.
But while that is the case, he will keep fighting, depressed the entire time. Anyway, I was ambushed. Only one good soldier to whole convoy. Pathetic. Head to the barracks, Private, and await new orders. Your Lordship, before we proceed of discussing the matters that are of interest to you, there's a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recently that Lady Theodore's head of House von Valancius. I have received no word of demise. How do you are now the rogue? She died.
Yeah, because she died.
Because she died.
That's how it works.
Fucking Aisha was attacked, she was killed, and I claim my inheritance. My same brothers died. The governor frowns and a deep shadow falls over his face. Rogue traitor von Valancius, slain. Unthinkable. Please accept my deepest and most sincere condolences, Your Lordship. Do not hesitate, let me know. I need fresh crew. Hey, profit factor, money, money, money!
Nice.
But again, it's like, if you fail the skill check, you would lose out on 2 profit factors. Like, I would just save scum that till I got it. The governor bows his head in appear acceptance. Of course, Your Lordship. You will be compensated for any losses, and I'll see that personally ship's holds are filled with the finest goods from our personal reserves. Hey! Excellent, Your Lordship. A rogue trader has no use for leniency. I can offer you several thousand. It's so entertaining to me.
1,000.
It's
he
so
just has
entertaining to me that, like, that's the numbers we're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can offer you several thousand fine, obedient servants. However, I'm sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency on this planet. I'm sure you won't wait long. The rabble will soon be duly punished for their heretical scheming. I wish to commend Sergeant Malgar. That one guy we met when we landed, and he's like, "Oh fuck, you're the rogue trader." Remember?
Yeah.
He did a good job. The sergeant manager present person such noble setting will be recommended for decoration. Is Heinrichs here? I do. Master Van Calax has left for the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium. Fucking imperial names for shit. It's
They don't put any of those in blue because it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. It's an ancient monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity. But I suppose he's too petty of a problem. That's too petty a problem for Age of the Most Holy Inquisition. Besides, I sent a small detachment of reinforcements here. The weapons the insurgents were using to shoot down Shell City have been destroyed. Now, nothing's preventing you from returning to your ship. If you find Master Van Calax, you should go to the Cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Let's see. Notes of anxiety creep into the voice that rattles from Pascal's vox. On behalf of the priesthood of Mars, I, Megos Hunaman,
Shrug.
I'm officially initiating my participation in this operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and assure myself that it is under zero risk of falling into heretic hands.
The worst part is, you know, one of those letters is silent. Probably the U. Like, right? The worst part is, probably the U is silent.
I just pronounce it like human, and I'm like, is that really what they're going for? Like human? Like I kind of hope not, but it kind of looks like that's what they were doing.
It's either that or it's Hainman.
Yeah, they probably will say it at some point.
Maybe, probably not though. He rarely refers to himself by his full name.
Well, someone else might refer to him.
That's true.
According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate the traps. I deem it optimal that an ordained magos should provide his assistance.
I fucking love Pascal. I categorically object. The governor clenches his fist. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I am on my hands. A whole capital needs to be tended by the Omnissiah servants. We have lost many eminent tech priests. Incidentally, one of them perished in that same monastery. Mechanical failures could occur at any moment. Putting it bluntly, you may consider yourself forcibly recruited. No, you can't.
Nope, he's mine.
He's mine. He's mine. Let Pascal deal with his own problems. No, he's mine. You mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrived separately for you. I recruited him. And I would bet my life. Nah, I work for him.
I was like, no.
Nope, I work for him.
Like I said, he's mine.
He's mine. Hey, Pascal, what's Pascal, please don't kill him. Pascal, please don't kill him.
I would bet my life.
The governor's voice dies down in the low growl of a drilling mechandrite, its tip directed straight at the bridge of his nose. Medina clears his throat and grumbles suddenly. So this is the negotiating technique you ever resorted to. Do you think this is the first time I've been threatened with a weapon? Alright, Pascal, please enlighten us.
No, but it could be your last. Pascal's voice is akin to the sound produced by his drilling implement, steady and calm, but ready to explode at a moment's notice with the crunching of bone and squelching of tearing flesh. I am headed to the monastery because I must. Is that clear?
While it's not optimal, it is fun to give Pascal all his mechandrite's abilities. And just have him running around just bashing people with his fucking drill arms and shit. It's not optimal, but it is fun. Abundantly so, Magos. It'd be my pleasure to assist you.
Thank you for your cooperation, your lordship. The drill stops. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magos Human,
Man.
officially undertake to accompany you in the Reichard system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life functions cease, but only within the limits of the Reichard system.
That quickly expires.
Yeah.
Again, like, as a rogue trader, if you got a Magos to be like, I will follow you, it's like, that'd be pretty awesome.
Yep.
Like, again, usually the best a rogue trader can usually hope for is like a Magos on their ship, who's there for the ship, not for them, and maybe like an explorer who is, again, there less for them than to be there for like whatever the fuck they're gonna discover.
Hmm.
You're human. Glad you're alive. The governor raises his eyebrow and stares at the tech priest in surprise, but refrain from further commentary. Pascal, what is so special about this? Oh, what has perplexed you about my companion's name? I gotta do that one.
I've never been there before, but I would presume that the sacred relic of the reactor is capable of great destruction should it end up in heretic hands. The fury of the freed machine spirits, once released from the sacred circuit, will destroy everything around them. The degree of damage inflicted may render the world of Reichard Minoris uninhabitable. Fucking just like, oh yeah, the Mechanicus just like have this like little like hut in the like in this like monastery that if someone breaks it, the world gets destroyed.
We have a giga reactor. You know a thermonuclear reactor? This is a giga.
Heresy must be purged from those blessed halls. I declare any desecrator who defiles the relic's power a Category 3 blasphemer, deserving of immediate execution.
Category 3! What's perplexed you?
Notice 3 is capitalized.
Yeah, the governor looks at Pascal with curiosity. According to the reports we receive, Logis Abel Human set off for the hollowed electrodynamic Cenobium a short while before a storm. I'm glad to find out you're safe. Perhaps you possess information on Master Van Calix?
Nothing. Pascal's Vox rasps in confusion. My name is Pascal Human. Not evil. I know nothing about such a person.
We have us able, Governor. I've never met him in person. That esteemed Logis supervised the work of Reichard Minoris' Lex Mechanics for many years. However, he rarely left his fucking cyber chapel, and I've never had the honor of making his acquaintance. A true anchorite. Where can I find more information on this guy? I would have suggested that you inspect the esteemed Logis Sanctum, but as assured by the rebels, we recovered several data crypts and connected them to the conscious of the command post. That might provide you some information. Alright.
It is amazing that a mechanical voice from a Vox can sound so confused. That name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, the bearer might be a Archmagos Armanat, initiating an investigation and data collection procedure.
Adira tenses up and listens, then turns around sharply to face Pascal. I can hear my friend snide whispers through the door. Be careful on your search, Magos. If you stare into a shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it, in every shard at once. Mending it is that much more of a tainted affair than the new reflection of death. Like, shut up, Adira! Why are you here? You are a heretic!
She's only slightly heretical.
When a Logis of the Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, we don't ask why, your lordship. You ask why Pascal wanted to.
She believes in things like freedom.
She does not believe in things like freedom.
She doesn't?
She believes in things like the warp whispers tell her what to do and she'll do them.
To be fair, the warp whispers do tell her what to do. She just chooses to follow them.
You got any, like, arcade games I can play? You got any phone games? There's a Navis Nobilite station in this system, but those hermits don't do business with anyone. Not even I've ever been invited on board. However, they've been known to make exceptions for members of rogue trader families. Perhaps I'll make one for you. If you'd like a distraction, a smaller and safer uprising to suppress at your leisure, there's a planet toyed in my system called Raikadi Philia. It hosts a prison colony whose inmates rebelled at the same time as the heretics on the planet. It's an all-around preposterous situation. It should have only taken a couple of orbital shots to care for them. But the governor slightly pursed his lips. Yvain Winterscale went there. He's a relative of my suzerain, the great rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, the master of the system, and a dozen others. I imagine the young Lord Winterscale is very eager to prove himself to his distinguished kinsman. I see no reason for you not to join him. It's a small planetoid. The prisoners' numbers are few, and have very little in the way of weapons. More of a sport for noble lords than a real rebellion.
Alright, well, fucking apparently Suzerain is a game on Steam. Suzerain, a sovereign or state of having some control over another state that is internally anomalous. Autonomous. Neat.
Yvain. Abelard mutters, stroking his beard. One of his distant younger offspring. Yes, that's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. Alright, well, that's it. I guess I should probably tell him about Kunrad.
Yeah, tell him about this guy's like, this guy's also mine. But for different reasons.
This guy's also mine. Voigtver is a traitor. Why any family, however noble, has an unworthy sign or two. Naturally, we will surrender him should we find him within my jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I have no information regarding his location. However, the governor pauses to think. We have a cogitator here at the command center. It's connected to a data crypt from Lagis Abel's sanctum. It's aggregated all the Lex Mechanic reports. Unfortunately, X prayer for it's unknown to me. Managed to convince the subward machine you might learn something about Kunrad's movement as I fled you on a ship, not a pair of wings. Okay, goodbye.
We did not find out what was going on.
Go.
I was just going to recruit that guy. This guy.
Maybe. The arbitrator marches forward relentlessly and halts one step away from the governor, looking down at him. Governor Medina, in the name of the Lex Imperialis, I, Proctor Solomon Antha, arrest you on suspicion of involvement in the theft of the shipment of the Imperial tithe. Taking into account the state of emergency on this planet, I will permit you to retain your authority under my direct supervision. From this time forth, you'll be given the Adeptus Arbites your full cooperation, in particular by transfer command of the strike groups and other resources to me. Medina, though definitely pale, proudly raised his chin. Arrest me, transfer my resources. Your demands undermine my efforts to suppress rebellion. Excuse me, Proctor, but this accusation of stealing the sacred tithe is simply... He stops talking under the arbitrator's oppressive, merciless gaze. Denying guilt only adds to suspicions against you, Governor.
Arbites.
Now... Well, you have to remember, even if you're innocent, you're guilty of wasting their time. Now, let us go over everything one more time. The tithe was stolen from your world. You are culpable for this incident, whether you are personally involved or not. You will provide the resources I requested without objection. As this measure serves to reestablish control of the planet, comply or I'll consider your refusal and obstruction of the investigation. Take steps accordingly. I am left no other option than to obey your will. As his law-abiding servant, I honor the word Lux Imperialis. Medina shoots you a quick glance, unless his lordship has anything to say on this. Dude, don't you even try to get me involved. I would not oppose the Lex. Hey, Medina, I hate to break it to you. He has a portrait. You don't. The governor puts his hands behind his back, either to appear more confident or hide tremor finger. In that case, please accommodate yourself, Proctor. But before I give you access codes, I must give a protracted self-exonerating statement. There's no need. All information required of you will be obtained during questioning, without witnesses, be your personal guard or the rogue here, just you, me, and Inglaito. Dog. What's your plan? Stop the heretics taking over the starport and other locations critical in the investigation. At the same time, we will crush the heretics' resistance. Those are among the commoners and a series of concentrated strikes against the residential districts and infirmaries will send them running. This will finish off the rebel carrier. Blood of the throne, I will be governed over nothing but ruins and corpses by the time you're done. Have faith in my methods, Governor. I am not gonna depuppet your one. After all, it needs to be able to continue paying the tithe.
I mean,
we're gonna
Iconoclast.
do Iconoclast. But why do you think they're hiding? I know this from a few intercepted Fox exchanges and a couple of scumbags you've interrogated. But first and foremost, I know from experience, such mutants rabble always feed off its families and associates, who also provide a source of recruit support strengths. And of course, there's the heretic's contemptible habit of using the local population as a shield. We flushed him out of the rest of Southern. He's gonna be really hard to keep happy with how often I'm gonna do Iconoclast.
Uh-huh.
We'll see how it goes. The arbitrator's voice rings you. Aversion to collateral damage is a weakness that heretics exploit to the fullest. While you stand here pitying and hesitating, the enemy is busy fortifying their positions and replenishing their losses. Stalling dictated by mercy only magnifies the damage you will suffer. Alright, well, good luck.
Well,
We could reload so I can ask him that question. I didn't think that would actually...
what if you want, yeah. I mean,
because I don't think it matters.
what was the question you didn't ask?
Are you sure? The only question I didn't ask was, are you sure you can... It doesn't look like you'll be able to fix this.
I mean, I don't know how that would, like
I guess I don't know
help
how
us
that would
find out
really
what's going on.
What's going on, but... It'll also only take, like, a few seconds, and, like, if we're not reading, just skip through that all again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave it up to you.
Alright, I'll just skip through it all again. Fortunately, I saved right before we came in here. I just have to reselect the ones we did. How's your day been, Nick?
That's been fine.
Good. Click button.
Right, yes.
Enter.
I always keep my options open.
It might be XP. We lost it because we did that way, so it's worth.
Why are they not on the streets fighting back against the enemies?
Yep. 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 Side. Yep. Commerce. Yep. Okay. Are you so confident? Is that so? The order maintains can push. I give you a reasoning. I guess telling them what's happening. Okay. The riders are too well organized, too well informed, too well armed. There are signs of indoctrination and heretical beliefs. They are clearly being directed by someone competent and charismatic. Governor, you're dealing with an arch-enemy cult that's growing at an alarming rate. Governor Medina hesitates before answering. His face slowly turning purple with anger. Your lordship, he grits out through his teeth. I know who you are. I have heard of your exploit. What is my exploits? You suffered. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. And I will not allow a stranger, let alone another rogue trader, speak to me in such a manner, and make demands of a subject of his lordship Caligos Winterscale. He takes a breath and takes a calmer tone. The matter is close. Let's speak no more of it. That's it. I don't get to go like all those other things. Okay.
Well, I mean, that was like your argument or whatever for it, so.
So, yeah, we didn't really miss anything for what we did. Be my pleasure. I wish you no more. Skip. Yeah, weird. I don't know.
I mean, like, I don't know what it means, but I find out what is going on anyways.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. What's your plan? Do this, do that.
I mean, like, it's not uncommon for like games like this to just have a thing that you just fail it because it's just you're like, oh, you need to do this thing, and it's you don't get to do this thing kind of deal.
I guess, yeah. Alright.
So
Hack.
it
the
seems like
thingy.
whatever. And it's an Owlcat game. There's a decent chance that like, that's why.
The cogitator looks a lot older and more worn than once next to it. However, it has evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced, not a single key is jammed, and fresh seals of prayers on the Omnissiah adorn. Not a single key is jammed. On the Omnissiah adorn its surface. One of the side panels has been removed. Bundles of gold notched cables run from inside to a small data card that was connected only a short while ago. Screen reads, awaiting access code. Force it! You have bypassed security layers. The cogitator is ready to reveal its secrets.
Pascal leans forward and runs his fingers over the keys. The cogitator screen blinks and responds with strings of unknown characters. I appealed to the machine spirit to open Logis Abel's personal archives as well. It accepted my request.
I cannot see the secret design, but I can sense it, shackled in stasis, the minds of the initiator slumbering in the neural harness of their vows. I am registering an impulse of change. I surmise a potential influence on the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle. The cycle can be discontinued. The revelation granted by the Omnissiah to Logis Abel in the course of his data meditation has been recorded verbatim. Logis Abel is seeking an audience with the venerable Dar Impulse 6, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request has been sent to the Governor's Palace for shuttle flight to the Electrodynamic Cenobium. A message has also been sent to the Furibundus system.
The cycle can be discontinued. I recognize the words. The voice from the box is soft and pensive, barely audible over the static noise. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message in the Furibundus system. It was me, Omnissiah. Grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery.
Oh, my amnesiac fucking Magos.
Yeah.
Upon Logis Abel's orders, the archives of every augur station on Rykad Minoris and the two primary satellites of Rykad Star have been queried. Said satellites are named Magos Maruf and the Zephyr the Keen, after two great champions of faith whose external cogitators were placed inside the satellites' cores after their shells perished. The purpose of the sacred computation requested by the Logis is to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Computation result positive. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected, suggesting that the ships moving across the system deliberately blinded the sacred augur's eyes. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived 2 Rykad Minor cycles ago. Early in the winter, the most recent one arrived a month ago. Logis Abel's conclusion. The insurrection on the planet has been long in the making. With the participation of external actors, it is alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Rykad system, the rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. The subsequent ship movements can be attributed to weapon deliveries. But what is the nature of their activity near Rykadi Philia? Governor Medina's attention must be drawn to the final entry. Cuts off abruptly. The satellite Magos Maruf reports that a ship has translated into the system. Its signature is consistent with the records of the flagship of Rogue Trader Dynasty House von Valancius. The satellite Zafra, the Keen, reports that a ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship has sent an encrypted Vox transmission to the insurgent-controlled areas of the surface of Rykad Minoris. Another transmission was directed to the planetoid Rykadi Philia. Both transmissions were signed Brother Twilight. Their contents could not be directed. The entry contains planet-side coordinates marked as heavy augur station jamming, possibly hidden insurgent base.
Alright. Neat.
And I think we just leave?
Always keep your eye on the price.
To the void ship. Okay, so now we go to Rykad, and now we can go to the Cenobium. Yeah.
This is already picked, Ziggur.
I can select it. We unlock the area, so now we can go do Pascal's thing. Which we need to come here regardless. We do need to come here regardless. So you know, this is like optional. We do have to do this.
Mhm.
Or cover lining area, your trip. Go to the mod witches.
So these are like our dudes.
Either our dudes or they're assigned here by the warden. One of the two.
Yeah.
I'll always have a backup plan.
Experience?
Must always explore to find neat shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, the vast majority of it is gonna be just trade shit, but that's how you get the cool shit from guys. So it is still very much worth it.
That's how it's done.
Trying to remember to quick save whenever like we actually progress.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Open gate. And here we'll get Heinrich, who is just my character, but he's just not biomancy. He's Sanctic instead. Yeah.
So I assume it's just like it's gonna be between like Ablard and Solomon for your third guy.
Yes, it will probably be Solomon instead of Abelard, unless I decide I don't like what his class is. Because again, the whole point of getting Solomon is so I can see what his class is and find out if I like it or not. Oh, alright. Hello.
Oh.
I don't remember all the cutscene triggers are. Did not think it was be a cutscene.
Question again. The last Electro priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor.
And stand up, flop over.
Utility. The last of them.
Hi, Heinrich. I love every time it has my character walking in his magnificent beard. The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A force sword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. Seneschal, isn't this a chap we're supposed to fight? The chap. Interrogator von Kallax, I presume.
Yes. Well, since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich van Kellogg's of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Man, Heinrich, you're gonna love all the Xenos you make friends with.
Mm-hmm. I've never been. Wait, well, actually, I'll wait because
Great big sun eclipsing chain.
Like whenever we get a new characters, when like we get voice acting.
Threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
well,
What were you saying?
so like, I was like, do the Order of Xenos, do they like Xenos or not, or does it depend on the Inquisitor?
It depends on the Inquisitor. There are
Okay.
some who are willing to work with Xenos, like the Orcs, or the Eldar, because the Orcs and Eldar, like the Orcs, you know what they want. They're pretty easy to make do what you want to do if you're trying, and the Eldar are usually reasonable enough.
Yeah.
So some are willing to work with them. Yeah, and some are not. It's like, how you have the Ordo, I forget the demon is, Ordo Hereticus, where some of them will use, demon shit, and some of them will not.
Well, no, it's not the Order Hereticus. That's heretics. There's a different one for demons. It starts with like an O, I want to say.
I don't remember.
Yeah. So it's what the Grey Knights are part of.
Yeah.
A psyker. Interesting. And a divine
You psych.
Lots of psychers actually.
Yeah, you got 2.
Sanctioned.
To be fair, 2 is a lot.
Don't you Inquisition me?
Don't Inquisition me.
Trader's protection.
Pay no attention.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Von Valancius. To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
She's dead.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of rogue trader.
Point to the gun. To him.
Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
I'm here for you.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Fucking I love this.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You are addressing a rogue trader.
And we're addressing an inquisitor.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into Inquisition.
He's an interrogator, I think, technically. I could be wrong, but I think he's an interrogator.
I came to Reich ad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Scarlet eyes. As Heinrich van Kelleck speaks, you suddenly notice the way he's looking at you. With a, oh no shit, he's a psyker. You didn't notice the giant psyker staff on his back? Anyway.
I do like the blue fellow psyker. You are a psyker.
You are a psyker, yep. A soul that is touched by the gift of sorcery. The change in your expression does not escape the interrogator's notice, and you see the corner of his mouth twitch. You must have instantly recognized the fellow's... Yeah, he's an interrogator. So he's an apprentice inquisitor. What are you doing at the moment? Sorry.
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
What did you do to that guy?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil.
It's really weird. Like, when you hear him talk about his powers, you think he'd be a biomancer, not Sanctic. But Sanctic doesn't do that. But whatever.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the bench.
Bye, Adira.
No.
I'm positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Yeah. We'll still get her like.
We'll still get her because of the mod.
Yeah.
I have to level him up.
Inquisitorial approval.
It's gonna. I have to level like 6 times to take me a little bit. Oh, toughness. I forget what these are. Oh, he does have Biomancy. Okay, he just also has Biomancy.
Oh, cool.
He is he's fairly strong then if he has both. At least, I mean, you know, it saves a perk point that I need essentially. But... Yep. Motherfucking athletics. What is his strength at? This one at 45, so that's. That's really good. Oh, that is also really good. He has really good base powers for his, like, base things, and I'm really sad I can't get these. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
These are really good. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
ready?
Yeah, no, just fucking give him armor.
Okay.
What can you wear? Better.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah.
We'll have to like rearrange the character portraits so that we're all the ones we use are together,
Like that.
just to make it less.
I rearranged mine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see they're individually rearrangeable. Okay. Neat.
Keep your wits about you.
Alrighty, what are we doing?
We're logicking.
Just as I planned.
Secret treasure chest. With yeah.
Nothing.
Like, it's nothing that we will use.
Okay.
It's they had a funny psyker stuff in there, but none of us do like proper psyker things.
I have a nose for profit and a taste.
Hey, Percival, go turn that off.
I always get the job done.
Turn what off?
Oh right, the electric trap here, so we have to wait for it to stop electrocuting and then we can move.
Can we not turn it off?
Shit.
Your emperor won't save
Oh, can I not move? Yeah, we can't turn it off. Oh, it's an ambush. That's why I can't move. Well.
Okay.
Alright.
So that trap just can't be deactivated.
Yeah.
We have to deal with it.
Yeah, so it'll, so like, don't stand in the ashes. It will lightning there. But I don't have my buffs. I'm weak. Fortunately, these are like almost all melee guys.
Mm-hmm.
Weapon at the ready.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I hit the wrong thing. Oh well.
Break their morale.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Sir, you don't want to be here. Alright.
I know they're one shot. Pew. And then I don't think it. Oh, analyze.
Analyze. Yeah.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Are you not standing in Ash? Is it like
No,
the next square?
I'm gonna leave.
Oh, okay.
It's just I'm fairly confident in my ability to avoid the attack opportunity.
My faith strengthens me.
I don't remember the exact limits of it. Order the Emperor! Woo! This is a... This is a minor.
For the throne's
Minor power.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
Buff, 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 buff. The same thing. Buff, 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 buff.
Oh, if not,
Bonk.
it's as good as done.
Yeah. How much damage does that do? How bad was that? 17. Okay, that's not terrible. I still wouldn't want to be in that, but Percival could tank that.
Yours. Can I get? No, I cannot. Oh well.
Because of my buffs, Nick, I'm at 97 toughness right now.
The top of the stair is fine, right? Because it's not Ash.
I think one step up from where I am is fine, but I don't know.
Well, let's find out.
I think that's fine. I don't know.
Because that's before the caution tape. So
Yeah. I believe. Oh. It's just like, oh. Does she believe it?
these guys are tough.
Ow.
Still shoots you.
Ow. Ah.
Oh, they're stupid. Okay.
Oh, right. It triggers on every step. That's why it was bad. Right. That's why it's super bad.
Stay vigilant.
I love gigabuffs. But you see where it's like my character does get kind of cracked as it goes on.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
the
real-
stacks can go
Here.
up, but I can. Oh, okay, that's why it works that way. No, we would just kind of sit here because, like, that will just kill us. I think technically with my buffs, my guy might be able to walk through it just because of how high his deflection is.
It's worse than this.
I won't object to it.
Burf. Burf.
On it.
Delicious.
I'll see to it personally.
Off.
Off.
I'm gonna stand not anywhere in there. Phew.
Pew. Do have firearm mystery. It would be funny, but
You do have what?
you have the heroic ability if you want to be funny.
I don't know if I can be effective with it right now because like I can't get to like the guy.
Part of me wants to see, like, if Percival could just, like, walk through the lightning. Because he's at 6
Just-
deflection.
Oof. I can't.
Yeah, get up.
Yeah, I need like one more to like get because I can go like right here.
You could come back down the stairs.
Yeah. Fine.
That injury. Yeah, it's crazy how much, like, slower Veil Degradation is when we don't have Adira here, just, like, fucking ruining it.
Yep. Does that actually every turn? Because it's like a lot of characters just don't have the movement to get through this area in one turn.
I think it's every other turn.
Okay.
I think so. Like, you know, it'll toggle back on the other turn.
Neat how they're hitting every single shot.
Naturally. For the throne's glory.
All right, me.
I'll make it happen. I'm ready for whatever comes. Who, if not me?
All right. How bad is this? Because it won't kill me. It only does like 13. I just need to find out how much damage I'm dealing with.
It's as good as done.
5. That's not terrible.
Here's my perfect moment.
I should be able to just honestly just.
Taking calculated risks.
Ow! 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 Ow!
That was more than 5.
That was more than 5. I'm coming.
I mean, was there any point to that? Like,
Well, you're gonna have problems doing that.
I mean, does this one not turn off?
It will, but like, the only person who can up here will be Argenta.
Ah.
And this way, they'll probably shoot him instead of you. was expecting 5s, not to become 11 suddenly. Probably give you undercover.
Yeah. No, it's just time like which cover to use because I don't think. Oh no, I can go like right there. And that's
Please don't
Okay,
shoot
'cause
me
that
in the
should-
noggin.
does that go through you? Doesn't say it goes through you. And I'll reload.
Still standing.
I'm still alive, boys. I need a self-heal.
By the manner of their death.
No!
To be fair,
Yeah, to be fair. To be fair, otherwise you would have been shot the same way.
can I don't think I can stand anywhere like in there without dying. So, oh, goddamn it! Didn't like move there.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
In the ashes I will rise.
Everyone, step aside. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
If I could stop missing every single shot, that'd make this fight a lot easier. But I think I've hit like 3 shots out of like 30. Just,
Oh,
turn right
the lightning
there
stayed
and
off.
just-
Happy days.
Follow my lead. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. Weapon at the ready. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally. trouble than it's worth.
I've suffered worse.
Glory of the Imperium!
I don't think I can walk through there.
Yeah, I don't think so. It might just be the ash spots, but I don't remember.
Fuck it, let's find out.
Okay. Abelard, please fucking kill these guys now. Now that you are finally within range.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. No matter the cost. Indeed. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust. A tactically sound approach.
I need a foothold.
Bang.
Shotgun! Zip. Hey, Raptor, how are you doing? I feel like this is. I guess this is no way for you. You've been up now like a fucking 11 with us sometimes. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a little bit.
It will be done.
I'm good. Good.
Get me a target. Not sanctioned
Bah.
to do this. Let's see to it.
I forget how Force Swords work, what they do if they're cool. I think I just regular attack is just fine. Because Force Sword does, yeah, but just like power. Took some vacation I don't usually do. Well, it's up to you, right? Okay, cool. Everything's dead. Now we just need to monitor the lightning things. Wait for lightning, go away. Maybe don't kill myself with lightning again.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Ding. I am really bad at taking vacation too.
I just like say you all my vacation and take it all at once.
The Inquisition taught me.
Oh, that's where we're supposed to go.
No, this is just for loot. Plasma pistol,
Okay,
if you want that.
maybe. Don't know if it's
How it's done.
better than what I currently have though, since it's just like a pistol.
I feel that. No,
Well, I guess I can give it to him. It's probably better than his last gun. Because it's
That was a
funny.
problem for you.
Probably.
Let
To grab all the loot. Raptor, I have a question for you, as the person who comes to most of my streams as my main viewer. Would you be interested, or want to, I guess, if I did streams by myself where like Nick's not here? Basically, I mean, we'd still be doing like the Thursday / today if the Friday streams like we normally do, but I would just do some streams by myself when no one else is on, playing other games that are more single player focused.
Unexpected.
There it is.
Is that a better shotgun?
Ooh. I love better shotguns.
It is not. It's sturdy, but it does less damage.
Always keep your eye
More content, but less people. No, not the torture. Ah! A crowd of cultists have surrounded a tech priest, crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by hundreds of voices blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate person's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. You fine with it? Okay.
It's like, I'll do this, I guess. The text priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. In the claws of in the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of itinerant zero, under the iron ring, let the cycle be discontinued.
Alright. Then I will probably, when I'm doing single player games just by myself, I will stream that then.
Pascal's McAndrew spring into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from his vox. I am registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amarnat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured.
You must save him without risking his life.
McAndrew points to the corpses of heretics lying nearby. We can use the blasphemous clothing as disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them and thus cleansing the halls of heretics.
I think the arm holding the tiny pistol is funny. The lightning discharges have charred the cultist corpses. Whiffs of smoke arise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents, are crudely painted over the emblems of the Arch Enemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay.
I shudder in disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step towards falling, a small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is there no other way, rogue traitor?
The signs of the Arch Enemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coats of arms, even deceitfully worn. All this increases the presence of the ruinous powers you, draws a corrupting attention to you. I mean, iconoclast. Heretical laugh. I'm actually curious to know what it's like to walk in a heretic's shoes.
I'm definitely not. I'm not a heretic.
No, I'm not a heretic.
I pray that the Omnissiah gives blessed Amarnat enough fortitude. Pascal grimaces as a new wail of pain rends the air.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. I mean, sure.
The heretic's garb clings to your skin like a greedy leech. Tingling and foul fever spread over your body as though these tatters have imbibed the vile contents of the former wearer's soul.
Commit sabotage.
This could be fine. This is the wrong way.
Where did we go?
You come in here. And we just, kinda
Dude.
sit. We sit on this this chair now. Kill him. Are you ready?
Where are you? I did not see where you are.
Like in the middle, where are you?
Oh,
Try to ping. I pinged, but that clicked on a thingy. A grim-looking heretic walks up to you resolutely, blocking your path. As he studies your disguise with suspicion, you note that his left eye has 2 conjoined irises, while his right eye has 4. I don't know you. Who are you? I haven't met you before. To throw up your hand sheepishly. I'm new.
Like, you just be, I'm a rogue trader.
I'm the rogue trader. The whole point of disguise was just a bit. I do like I'm new. This is my first day on the job. Dakota smiles bloodthirstily. Ah, you're new. That's right. Every newcomer must slit a false believer's throat to prove their load to the edge of daybreak. Did you enjoy it at all? You don't have to answer. I can see you did. Go ahead, brother. Now do you see me on the...
Yeah.
Okay. I sit on the throne. Oh, the power... The command throws out, yet ready for the power unit lit. Distribute, servitor. You! A heavy crown of gold and neuro-augmetics rests upon the servitor's head. The crown is bent and broken from ruthless gun butt blows. The pale body is covered in blasphemous inscriptions carved into withered flesh.
I identified the acolyte as a distinct distribution servitor. I am registering it upon traces of sacrilegious violation of the right of operation. It is probable its responsiveness to commands is below average.
I enjoy how our options are to order it to work or to actually, like, restart it.
For the glory of the Omnissiah, let this machine spirit sleep, that it may awaken and serve again. You're just turning it off and on again.
Yeah!
Pascal gently touches the servitor's crown, deactivating one of its segments. Let the outer neural connection circuit be plunged into darkness. Another touch and several lights and the crown go out. Let the command response hub fall silent. Pascal switches to binary speech, accompanying his every action with a line from a sacred hymn. It is amazing how the reverent of the text priest's voice can be discerned even through the rattling vox. Suddenly, every light on the servitor's crown comes alive. A shower of sparks bursts from the augmetics of the servitor's brow, and several black ash-tinted tears run from the empty eye sockets. Ready to serve. Energize the hall's power units to maximum. It will be done.
And now we sit on the chair. Or not. What else do I have to go yell at?
Well, go get loot is what we gotta do.
Yeah. Oh, I have to turn off the safeties.
Pascal, run for the loot.
I know how to take risks.
More loot.
Loot Gremlin, go.
You're
Who cares that he's being, like, actively tortured? Loot Gremlin, go.
touching. You're doing stuff. Don't worry.
The altar is adorned with gilded skulls. Threads of metal that used to be electus are fused onto the bone. Once majestic, the altar has now been desecrated with the blasphemous images of blue-green suns. Some of its levers and buttons have been pried from their sockets, but the mechanism still glorifies the omnicide of its operation.
Identify this as the safety control altar. For a diversion to succeed, the blessed machine must be executed. May its spirits forgive us.
I enjoy it's either like actual proper neuters fucking punch it.
Mm-hmm.
Beep boop.
Can't just turn it off. No, you gotta do like a thing to overload it. Pascal offers a short binary prayer, then enters a command after command to set up a trap for the machine spirits inhabiting the altar. The code born of the text priest's tinkering causes the spirit to flutter confusedly in a snare of impossible commands. heat up the altar's circuit boards, and perish forever in a shower of sparks that burst forth from the melting wires. May we be granted the omniscience forgiveness for this act. I'm registering a general shutdown of this security system.
Okay, that's a tech priest corpse, his throat slit sits upon a splendid command throne, lays a finely wrought mote of force paths. A contorted expression of righteous anger is frozen on his face. A black blindfold covers his eyes.
This is the Lumen Deacon's command throne. This is where the power unit actuation and shutdown litanies are recited from. The blessed Lumen Deacon himself has the honor of closing the circuit the motive force flows through.
I sit down upon the throne, recite the litany of actuation. Either it's gonna work, or I'm about to be charred. Maybe both. As soon as you lay your hands upon the command throne's panels, a painful sting of electricity numbs your senses for an instant. Your fingers cramp and your vision grows dim.
Pain is visible in the text priest's eyes as he looks upon the sacrilege. Forgiveness, Omnissiah, for such a gross violation of the right of operation. I repeat the litany after me and activate the command runes I point to. Pascal's Vox starts reciting sacred words, gloomily and hoarsely.
Hey, Pascal,
So you did take damage.
I would have had you do it, but XP. Clinging on to the blazing shreds of your fading consciousness, you repeat the words of litany after Pascal and touch the command runes as the unabating lightning rips through your muscles and makes your bones crackle.
Thank God no one's like noticing this. I am recording a successful activation of the power units.
To be fair, they probably think we're just kind of fucking about, like, you know, the rest of them kind of are. Zerr.
Oh shit.
Alright. There we go.
We did it.
We
Are we
leveled up.
still in heathen clothes?
I'm not.
No.
I'm not. We leveled up too.
Yay.
Yay. Let's see.
Gotta
I want divination. Right. People is good, but divination is more buffs, and I love buffs. And
That's a lot of loot.
no, yeah, there's a lot of dead guys.
That would have been a really hard like fight normally.
It would definitely would have been like, and that's why, you know, we can do it this way.
Yeah.
I don't think I really care about any of these outside of like Steel of the Forge. Movement would be nice, but damage. But stats, I do need more strength. I do need more strength. Yeah, I need more strength. Oh, actually, what do I get on? I get. Let's toughness. I love toughness. I need this so I can. Yeah, 40. Then I get 40. Give him fucking slappy. Man, it is easier like leveling up a non-psyker because they have so much less abilities.
Yep. Uh,
Okay, those guys are done. Anything that I care about from that? I don't think so. Ah. What is that scaling off of? Oh, fellowship bonus. Ah, neat.
does awareness do anything other than let you see like traps
The
and like hidden stuff? Like, is there a reason to have more than one character with a high awareness?
I don't believe so. No, I don't believe
Okay.
I don't believe there's much reason to have more than one character to have any skill unless you're going for like feats. Because some feats require like skill minimums.
Oh, okay. Oh, let's do that. And then I'm Pascal. Hmm.
Loop, 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 loop.
Let us not do.
I think that was what I wanted to do.
Loop, 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 loop. I love loot.
Whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Okay, you ready to talk to the guy?
Yeah. Well, there's still more, but
Acing just.
I think you're getting it.
That is really good heavy armor, actually.
Let's make sure I actually don't have anything that's good for me.
That is really good heavy armor. God, it looks like shite, but it is really good. Soon, Percival, you will be able to wear heavy armor and you will be cool. Dodge is gonna fucking plummet, but you don't really dodge it often anyway, so it's fine. You are Armor Man! When you are ready, I'll talk to the guy.
Okay.
It's always entertaining when, like, an audiobook that I enjoy gets, like, a webtoon adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I can see, you know, what they look like, ish.
Let's do. Better armor. Okay. Alright, I am ready.
Talk to Dr. Protectors. Hello.
In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. The tech priest's body convulses. Pain, plaintive creaks of binary prayers come from his vox. As moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong were being added to it. Pascal studies the tech priest's face carefully. His vox system moans in a tragic vibrato. Subject unidentified. This is not the blessed Armanat. Stranger, I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto?
Where are you, servant?
The fire of the hearth, send forth sparks. The name of this spark is Abel Hunaman. The text priest looks over at Pascal. For a brief moment, his speech becomes clear. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What design? Are you calling yourself? Why are you calling yourself by my name? What was it? Who was it? You who summoned me to Rykar Minoris? What for? I can categorically demand an answer. Pascal's voice rises to an intimidating howl, but the delirious tech priest does not seem to understand what he is saying.
What design?
An intention both bold and honorable. To open new gates for waters of knowledge and comprehension. A plan written so that the righteous may follow. And trust the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression towards it. Pascal's voice is trembling with elation? Those are his words. I have not heard them in so very long.
Ask about Armanat. That's why. That is why we're here. Or, we can talk once you get him out of here.
A cold premonition rakes my heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are flame and knowledge that drives the darkness away. Pascal is quickly inspecting Abel's wounds, paying no mind to the blood and sacred unguents staining his sleeves. His vox rasped soothingly. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here.
Examine. There are deep burns all over his flesh, and the skin around his augmetics is charred. Blasphemous spells have been carved into his sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It is amazing how robust the tech priest's life support systems have proven to be in maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. You know him?
This subject has not been identified and has no record in my catalog. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject's evident affective state of clouded consciousness.
Alright, take him off. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says with sudden clarity.
Many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness, I heard their prayers. Find them. Save them. Recite the hymn. And contact Circuit Restoration, so that you may behold what is hidden. A blast of motive force runs down the tech priest's body, and his face contorts in a mocking grimace, malformed by Benheric code, repulsively jarring on his ears, pours out his vox. Information archived to the effect that the Circuit Restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro Priest's hiding place. Pascal responds with dour rhythms of containment aria. I note with great sorrow that the cultist ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of schismatical, an unholy imitation of a machine spirit. I request immediate activation of the Texorism protocol.
Nope, I shall help save him. The possessed man responds with a burst of repulsive laughter. Every now and then a word or two of Gothic finds its way into the binaric obscenities pouring out of his vox in what seems to be the schismatical's tentative forays in a language that is alien to it. His body convulses, his joints twist at unnatural angles with the sound of bursting steel couplings as the possessed man thrashes about. His internal augmetics emerge gradually through the hanging tatters of his flesh, as though an iron homunculus hidden inside the tech priest were trying to cast off the metal cocoon it no longer needed. The meat cocoon it no longer needed. Ew!
Pascal's Macandrite extends, a thin, drilling needle. Sacred unguent glistens on it. A code purification aria is heard as the needle sinks into the possessed tech priest's skull and touches his neuroaugmetic, forming an electrical circuit with it. Extreme strain is visible on his face. Furious litanies pour out of his vox. Result, failure. Requesting assistance.
I do want to point out, I want you to look at, like, Pascal's success rate. His base is 85 with a plus 45 modifier. It is impossible for him to fail this. And if you keep buffing his tech use, he will just stay that way, like, even normally. I had my Pascal, because I always buffed it because I thought it was funny. He was at, like, 140 tech use skill.
Amazing.
Undaunted, you grab one of the severed cables and press the tech priest's body, and a shock of formidable power shakes the possessed man. Machine oil gushes out of his mouth. His vox hisses deafeningly as the flow of the motive force burns the corruption in his sacred iron. The overload destroys some of the circuit boards of his neuroaugmetics, resets his code, and erases the schismatic force from existence. Tech priest's eyes roll up and he loses consciousness, crushed yet still alive, and no longer in the thrall of corruption. With the utmost care, Pascal takes his body down from the mechanism and lays it on the floor. His stirring litanies of gratitude up to the Omnissiah echo through the hall. He lived.
Rest well, rest, Tech Brother. We will come back for you when we have done our duty to the miraculous fusion reactor. Lord Captain, the Omnissiah commands a pious mind to strive towards uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until my mentor and understand his connection. I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request a privilege of joining your retinue and as a rightful companion. I can offer you to fulfill the duties of an engine seer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation.
Man, that whole, like, I'll only beef you for this system lasted all of 10 minutes.
Yeah. To be fair, his whole world has been turned upside down like 3 separate times in those 10 minutes.
True against the heretics who have encroached upon these halls. Let not one villain escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our
Data
hands.
altar of the sacred analysis. Back the shit.
Success is the only outcome
Money.
I accept.
The Cogitator's screen lights up as you approach it and displays the flashing message. Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Sing the canticle. Pascal, what is this fucking hymn?
Pascal's box lets out a noisy groan as if he's clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice, "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines and energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn. Are you not high-ranking?"
Abelard snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magos has been caught out not knowing a prayer, and now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. Never thought I'd see the day. Anyway, Google.
Just Googling it? Okay.
Yeah. The first galvanic hymn.
Has the game told us this anywhere, and we're just bad at paying attention?
It is the first line of, the Omnissiah from, it's like their actual prayer, I think. The Omnissiah from verse 2 calls to you, Pilgrim, let us fill our souls with gratitude. The arcade key that closeth the circuit. Now finish the prayer, Pilgrim. May the unity of the sacred charges. Apparently you can just brute force this one. It won't, like, kick you out.
Oh, okay.
The immortal intelligence. That's not an option.
So it's...
Wait, what do you mean? Immortal intelligence? That's not an option.
Is this from the wiki or is this Google AI?
This is Reddit. Even worse than the AI, possibly. Immortal reason.
Well, no, because the Google AI gets its answers from Reddit, so it can't be worse.
Verily so. A pilgrim who has learned our ways is worthy of the gifts of the enlightened.
That's a big door. Loot.
Loot. Fucking arc rifle.
What's an arc rifle?
It's an exotic. It's their lightning guns.
Okay. I assume that, like, he can use it.
Probably. It's an exotic weapon. I think most people can use it because it's not an alien exotic.
Ah.
I believe you can use it, yeah. So if you want to give him that, it does do a lot of damage.
It does.
It is an AoE gun, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
A circular cogitator. The Electro Priest's hiding place must be nearby. Go, Pascal. Go give it the him.
Rub your face all over it.
Oh, hey. Hold on.
You shall be.
We're on your side. Hold on. Fucking Electro Priests. God damn it. Alright, well.
Alright. So.
Well then. Burf.
But of course,
Burf.
Captain. I won't object to it.
Burf. Slappy. They might have added it. I don't think unfortunately I don't think you can get like a power fist in this game. It'd be fun to just be like, duh! Nick, blast them with your shotty.
That's the plan. Want to make sure I don't get anyone else. Let's see. Let's move there, but I want to do. Scream. Bang.
Like when the shotgun works, it do work.
Bang. No, might as well, just because won't be that long of a combat. Bang.
Strike at the Emperor's faithful.
Are they like immune to it? They might be.
Electro gun on the Electro Priests. Let's see, what do they have? Shock healing. This creature
Neat.
stores 10 rooms each time they suffer shock damage. Yes. You can do machine. What was it? The reject the machine spirit banishment and like. Wait, that is shock damage. Never mind. That is shock damage. Never mind.
Yeah. I can still do.
So,
Still like do this in like a massive area. Whoop.
usual.
She's next to it, so
Yeah, but like I don't think they'll hit. They don't. It looks like they don't really hit that hard.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
there you go.
Victory is imminent.
Victory.
My place is at the fore.
Slappy.
And Cleave is nice.
Cleave is insanely nice.
I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me?
97 toughness. Bring it, fucko.
I'll see to it personally.
Fuck.
Dodged.
Let's see to it. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Psychic powers.
I'll brush this off.
The only like the main bad thing about like my current chainsword is that it gives up the cleave option for like just doing more just base damage.
Yeah.
Which we're starting to get to the point where I'll probably want to give that up and just go back to having the cleave option.
Bang.
Fine.
And I just shotgun's really strong when it's strong. Jesus.
And you're gonna soon you have the melter gun, which would do the exact same thing but more damage.
You get more weakness. Yeah. Couldn't make it.
I do need to give him fucking
I'd rather not.
a better multi.
I will do my duty.
I guess no, he's just more AP.
I'll make it happen.
I must start cleaving.
Accept your lot. On it.
Bonk,
I'll make it happen.
bonk, bonk,
Who, if not another
bonk,
enemy down? It's as good as
bonk. No, don't dodge. Or
on it.
bonk.
Twice before crossing me.
Shield Bash is funny because it's one of the only abilities that just purely scales off your strength stat. Every other melee weapon does have scaling, but it's like it falls off. Shield Bash is just your strength stat, so it's one of my strongest moves. Bonk. It just doesn't like ignore armor, or it just have armor pens. Like if they have armor, it will fall off really hard. But oh, hey, you get to bonk.
Everyone, step aside. Naturally.
Oh.
I'm done with this one.
You know, you guys, you didn't need to do that. We are friends. Whatever. Restoration him. Hey guys, look, I know we killed all of your bodyguards, but we are friends.
A shortish, muscular man wearing scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger, but right now he is showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electus, show through his oddly bluish tinted skin.
Can you imagine if this is what the generic tech priest looked like? Just fucking ripped chest. At all times, fists just ready to throw hands and just be a lot more intimidating than like the hunched over priest with the walking axe.
A tight bandage covers the man's eyes, yet he turns the face straight towards you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice, not unlike a bird's calling. Okay. I was not expecting sharp, screeching crow voice when I was looking at this guy. I wasn't prepared. 1 second. May the charge of the Messiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in the batteries.
Aquila.
So how they ever protect, huh? The man responds curtly, as if giving a military command. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The hallowed electrical dynamics Zenobrium receives you, pilgrim. I am Dur Impulse 6, a servant of motive force and the praetor of Electroid and Sacred Monastery.
Isn't Art Imperial words fun?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, at least you got praetor because I was playing Doom earlier, a couple weeks ago or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A trill of Benheric signals comes from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, "The rank of the praetor electroid is a sign of high standing within Electropiece fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honor."
They're a frat house. You have the honor of hosting the rogue trader of House von Valancius. I urge you to follow proper etiquette when interacting with the eminent bearer of the sacred warrant.
Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles, for your path here is sprayed with the blood of desecrators.
Well,
Yes, Tech Brother. Abel arrived here to engage a magnetic meditation that would help clarify his visions. Unfortunately, the heretic's machinations prevented us from completing the rituals. This esteemed Logis volunteered to help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon afterward.
tell me more.
We did not speak much to each other. He preferred to devote himself to the solitary reflections of his chapel. The Omnissiah has given Tech Brother Abel a gift of great insight, which allows him to discern each individual facet of existence rather than the overall view. This makes his logic different from that of other people. His mind has always been able to combine facts and conclusions into harmonious wholes that were nothing short of beautiful. Many among my flocks found his sermons poetic.
Just as a side note, I really hope they add the other Xenos factions. I just realized you don't interact with the orcs or the Tau in this game.
Interacting with orcs would be fun.
Yeah, but you interact with every other faction, but not with the orcs and the Tau.
It's a little bit harder to justify interacting with the Tau just because they're so isolated.
It is.
But orcs can be done.
But it's like, because you interact with the Tyranids, Gene Stealer cults, Eldar, Dark Eldar, Necrons, Chaos, Guard Sisters, Mechanicus, Space Marines, Chaos Marines, Demons. Like, you
have to imagine a lot of these are less friendly than the others.
Yes, you don't get to do the squats, the dwarves, I forget their names.
Votann.
Votann. You don't get to do Votann.
They're pretty. They're fairly new.
They're relatively
though, so.
new. If I had to guess, Votann probably came out like after the game was already like fairly along in development.
Mm.
But like, and again, it's the Tau I can accept to a degree because again, the Tau canonically are not here. They are not in this zone.
Yeah.
Because the Rogue Trader area, I forget what specific word, but it is a specific place, and the Tau are not here. But the orcs are, and it's weird we don't interact with them. Anyway, It was just something I realized and just it's
Yeah.
kind of visually receiving.
Omnissiah's revelation was encrypted with great meticulousness, which indicated its great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed within. Or more exactly, the secret design, with how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. His mind discerned in the world around him traces of some grand silence he wished to comprehend.
I rescued him.
I hope now Messiah preserves Tech Brother Abel's life, that he may continue to comprehend the mysteries he is tapped to.
I have some questions.
Truth is like that, and blocking that path is criminal. The Praetor Electord nods majestically.
Who are you?
The hard-working servants and dwellers of the Cenobium, Electro Priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Corpuscari did us a great honor by entrusting into our care the sacred relic around which the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium is built.
What do you believe in?
We have devoted ourselves to the worship of that aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force.
We have devoted our worship to getting buff, to flexing on the haters. The motive force of pumping iron. Sorry.
It is the blessed divine spark that creates impetus in the universe. The Omnissiah, in his mercy, gave the world a gift of motive force. We may follow its impulses in order to increase it, bring it to its lay people, and protect it from unholy hands.
What? Dick, what's up?
Because it was just motive force basically is that.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but it's just again that's why I was saying that because I'm not wrong.
I know, it's like the relic that this monastery protects provides the entirety of planet Rykar Minoris with the blessed motive force, and we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in this place. So it's like one power reactor for the planet. All right.
Yeah.
No wonder it exploding just melts the thing.
Giga reactor. Tell me about it.
It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence and fear the might of the Omnissiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Rykar Minoris by the holy warrior of faith, Luck Impulse I, during one of his campaigns. Its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of the Cenobium have erected around the relic in order to protect it from the ignorant lay people, as well as protect them for its formidable might. Pascal keeps his solemn silence. But a quick clicking of his Mechantrid's claw betray his excitement at being so close to sacred archaeotech.
I do enjoy, it's like, they won't show their emotions, but they definitely experience them. And
Yeah.
it's like, finding, the different tells of,
Mm-hmm.
You're like the other Mechanicus I've met. You guys are, buff.
Our faith imposes a duty of obedience upon us. Every Electro Priest is given numerous electus that combine a blessed Voltaggeist circuit, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. This is why our skin glows with its light and our eyes boil and melt when we are ordained.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, Omnissiah's tears is what we call this phenomenon.
I don't think
This
phenomenon's the right word.
dying away of unworthy flesh. As we shun the lay person's primitive means of looking at the world, we gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies.
Yeah.
I am pleased to be a conductor of truth.
Why are you calling me a pilgrim? I mean, obviously why, but what if this gives us new quests, right?
Mm-hmm. Only those people who desire to experience a motive force are allowed to cross this monastery's threshold. All others are profaners and criminals. You do not belong to the fraternity of Electro Peace, but your intentions are good. If you are not seeking the Omnissiah's ransom, then it was the motive force itself that brought you here to find it.
Fair enough. So what happened?
When the heretics descended in droves upon the Cenobium, we gave battle, but the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defenders' sparks of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in circuitous ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abode is still lie ahead for us.
Sorry about the, 6 of them I killed. I must commend the skill with which your secret chambers are concealed. You hear a tinge of wounded pride in Heinrich's words, as if he is upset about failing to discover their trophy shelter. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives in the massacre that the cultists wrought.
The leader of the heretics fought their way into the Ark where dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. She is trying to desecrate the rite of operation with her unholy litanies, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Record Minoris may perish in a font of fire. But my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands the blasphemers enter. The electro... Okay. I can scroll up,
yeah.
so... The Praetor Elector nods towards his entranced comrades. This holy place will be protected against the sacrilegious practices. I swear it.
The monastery I was attacked by people who looked like you.
That is a lamentable mistake. We know of no help that was on its way, and we were not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery's chambers. But I see you are alive, and I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren.
I tried to talk, they didn't let me talk. I wonder if you would have so touchingly mourned the Lord Captain's death, or if such sentiments would have only been awoken by the sound of our voice ship delivering a punitive strike from orbit. You made the right decision.
Thank you, Pilgrim. It was not easy watching unholy intruders stampede to the chambers of my temple. We are all envied our brethren who had fallen before the sacrilege began.
I wish to get to the holy sector. Oh, right through there. Oh. But we must loot.
The Ark is hidden from Pilgrim's eyes, but consider the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to this monastery. I grant that right. The hail that leads to the high reliquary has been barred by the enemy, but I will open a secret path for you. Enter the Ark and experience the motive force, Pilgrim. We will pray to the security systems that we may refrain from punishing you for your intrusion.
Okay, goodbye.
May the charge of the Adversary's grace persist in the batteries of the faithful.
Yeah. We must finish looting. Oh, this is a giant. This is a giant circle. Okay. We didn't come in here though.
This is a giant what?
Circle.
Ah.
We're back to the starting area.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Give me this shit. I want this. I don't care what it is, I want it. I'll sell it. I'm gonna sell it to pirates. Goodbye. What?
The pirates didn't have anything good, so.
Yeah.
Well, they'll probably be other pirates.
Okay. I see. I go through open door. I cutscene. Every time, just the fucking giant ass beard as I fucking walk forward. Ready to throw hands. Oh, boss. Yep. Gimmick boss fight. Hey. The face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque bard mask, yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, somber bass of a Void Wolf, a border of ships. How predictable your path is, how static. All the possible deaths you have skirted, only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. The woman turns her mask to Pascal and gloats. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The schismaticals the use of your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor.
Askel's box rasps musingly. A cog. I cannot comprehend why apostles try to insult me by comparing me to a sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational.
Are you seeing the dialogue option?
No, yeah, I was just laughing at the fact that it's just like, I'm not gonna, I don't care, man. I am a cog.
Yeah.
His visor lights up like a crimson herald of bloodshed, and his drilling Macandrite whirs as viciously as it ready to strike. The sacred cog grinds all corruption to dust. From dust I will build order.
Pascal, announce me! What a talented enemy. Can you do the governors? I love the idea of not taking her seriously. What a talented enemy! Can you do the governor's voice?
I mean, we don't see anyone else here, and there's 6 of us, so...
I cannot. Slaves such as you and he have no voice. You are mute. The woman's voice breaks and shifts to different pitch and timbre. A martyr's voice, young, fervent, and in pain. I can't fucking do that. Time has all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in. A blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant of what is to come, or a corpse. I choose option D. I would take some time to wrest from you the details of the future that the quote prophesizes. Hopefully when we're done, what's of you will still be capable of coherent speech.
Jesus, Argent is intense. Well, you'll be as a living torch blazing for his glory. Argenta's voice burns with pure hatred and trembles with impatience to make the promise come true.
Enough! Die! The woman's voice becomes thrilling and brittle like that of an innocent child. Execute them in the name of the Edge of Daybreak! The Electro priests rip their hands off the command panels, rending their flesh on the stakes that pierced them. As their schismatical, controlled bodies are imbued with the motive force's radiance, all the unfortunates can do is scream in horror and plead for a swift death. Aurora begins muttering an unholy litany in broken Gothic. Woodpart has succeeded. You cannot make out her blasphemous words, but the name the heretics keeps repeating, the Edge of Daybreak, digs into your hearing like a blade into defenseless flesh. Its sound is almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. However, you manage to muster your strength and banish your mind. No! Okay, so we need to kill all the priests, or we lose. So
We just lose?
Yeah, if we don't kill all the priests within the turn limit, which every time we kill a priest will get extended, we lose. So I will go left and you go right.
Oh, because it just like the planet explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said I go on the right. You said.
And yeah, I'll send Abelard just so you can move fast, so you can like trigger the things. But yeah.
Oh wow, I can go pretty far. Whoop.
Because I believe we just need to, killing the Electro Priest. Every Electro Priest we kill will buy another turn, I believe.
Okay.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, because I have to be fine. I have to be right there.
Yep. I will say, you have the flamer, so it's fine. With like the bolter, the burst fire is really bad until you start getting like the massive buffs of ballistic skill.
Yeah, the rapid fire one.
The rapid fire, because you get a lot of buffs later on, like to make the burst fire super good.
Yeah.
Flamethrower Part 2.
There we go.
Eh.
Death to non-believers.
Yeah, the worst part about my build is turn 1.
At your beck and call. Indeed. It will be done.
Chaos guides me.
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory. The Emperor is on our side.
I should have done that.
Nothing stands against me. Let's see to it.
Good. Did Pascal not get to go?
Ooh.
Wait, no, I don't. I know my guy hasn't gotten to go yet because I just got to move really far forward in my like initial move. So move right, like here. I think I can do. I think I can catch. No, if I move right here. Yes. Bang. Oh, none of them died. Well, oh
Oh,
well.
1 HP is very unfortunate. And remember, they heal off lightning damage, so.
Yeah. I forgot to switch the thing.
It is what it is.
So.
It is what it is. You have an axe.
Yeah. Just don't have room to get there right now. So I don't think he has like a dash.
He just don't.
But I can do buffs. And does that, whatever. And I can analyze that guy.
Mere pain won't stop me. I'll make it happen. Who if not me? It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Okay.
Death to the weak. I serve the ruinous powers. Out of my way. Blood will flow. Chaos guides me.
You guys like start shooting over there? You cool? Hey, please kill that guy. That'd make
Yeah, you have to kill your own buddies. Like that.
please
really
please
useful.
do that. That'll make me very happy.
Let's see. Just thread the needle. Don't worry. You were safe from the flame that passed through you.
Oh, would have been very convenient if they killed him.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty. I took care of this one. It will be done.
Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain. High momentum.
Them giving you the electric and then immediately putting like multiple combats where it's you can't use it is kind of stupid.
Yeah. To be fair, you can use it on all the regular cultists, just not the.
No, because they've all been standing within two squares of the electro priests.
Really? Okay, that's annoying.
I'll see to it personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come. Here's my perfect moment. Just as I planned.
Quickly, right over here. I say, sir, please give me a movement speed up. Thank you. Right over here. I lag.
Yep, that's some lag there.
Just
last
connect.
player's left. All right.
All right. Well, fortunately, I can just reconnect. I
What?
think Comcast might have died for a second.
What? I guess we each get the save because it's like why did it kick me out? So do you like reconnect this game or
I just remade mine.
so do I quit out then?
Yeah, you join me, and then we're just reloading because I can save in combat, so we're just reloading from
Okay.
that turn.
All right.
I guess my internet just like exploded or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, back to what I was doing. Just Slappy.
It's as good as done.
Slappy.
I'll make it.
Slappy.
Chaos guides me.
Jesus.
There are a lot of them.
Vengeance will be swift to the weak.
Yeah. Lightning zap.
Sure. Running gun.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Indeed. It will be done. I will do my duty.
Let's see to it. Be gone. For the throne's glory, your reckoning is
Okay. You're not being shot by as many guys now.
I won't object to it.
Heal, Pascal! Not on Death's Door anymore.
I think it'd be like right here. And just kind of like slowly go forward. Oh, this guy isn't within. Ooh, Zert.
Dirt.
Who if not me? On it.
Slap it.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Eradicated.
Fucking goddamn zoom. Zoom.
Zoom.
Didn't mean to kill that guy, but alright. Do I just use the fire mastery?
That's probably fine, yeah.
Nah. Bang.
Bang. Bang.
Bang.
Bang.
Name.
Revel and Slaughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm out of AP, so.
Alright,
We only have the 2 tech priests left?
Yep.
Assume killing all the tech priests is the win condition.
Yeah.
Or the electro priests.
At your beck and call.
Stop it. Fuck. Hey. Please stop praying.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
See.
At one? A fucking disabled ass character broke his goddamn leg. Hey. I bonk you.
That is an unfortunate one.
Yeah, for like this mission specifically, it's like, oh, you just slower movements, like cool.
I'll see.
Heal! The range is so fucking long, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you over there!
Just a minor set.
Ow, ow, ow.
Here. Where can I go to? Get a better angle. Burn them. And the flamer is nice.
Yeah, the flamethrower is really nice just because, like, it's just a dodge chance. I don't believe you can miss with it. It's just a dodge chance. So as your ballistic skill, or is it perception, whichever one gets higher, that just lowers their dodge chance. Yeah, perception lowers dodge. Well, fucking Abelard is gonna just start walking, I guess. Old man moving. Oh, there's apparently not a path here. Alright.
Naturally. I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
Sure. Bang. I can't analyze, whatever. And the fights become a lot easier once you've killed like 90% of the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how games, you know, like work, but
Slappy. Slappy.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
we have to go like, oh, and there's still like a guy left.
Kill the last guy.
You left a guy behind.
I was doing the timer!
Oh, looks, oh, the timer went away. Neat. Yeah, you better run.
Ow, ow.
Bang.
Perception bonus. And well, running. I gave Abelard like extra move speed because like move speed is nice, but it's also just like, man.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Let's see to it.
Come back here.
I'm just gonna, I don't think I can get line of sight on him before he dies, so.
Fucking
I don't need
Aurora just like sitting here watching as everybody dies, going,
your end was inevitable.
Okay.
Teleport.
Enough! Now an age-rattling voice speaks to you from behind the bloodstained mask. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see a crimson trail leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. A dagger flashes in Aurora's hand. She drives the control of our strength. Now you will see it too!
Is this before the Crusade? Or is it just like after?
This is... The Primaris Crusade has not happened yet.
Well, I'm talking about the Malus Decarum or whatever, the rift that like tore the galaxy in half.
Yes, this is before that. Or,
Okay.
It's either before that or it's like just happened.
Okay,
I don't
because like
remember.
she likes, you know, she's like sees a crimson trail, and that's what it's talking about. It's talking about the Citrix Maledictum.
Yeah. A blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from the broken control panel and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mask. Its metal heats up, smoke billows through the bars. The howl, the cultist collapses. The light is gone. Was that it? The final dawn? Why was it so different from what our teacher promised? Chaos. Aurora shakes her head blindly. Her voice is now the voice of an ordinary middle-aged woman, frightened and in pain. You will pay for this. You will. You. The woman's body goes limp and collapses to the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground with a dull thud.
Prescal examines the corpse with contempt, then concludes dryly, confirming purgation and termination.
Heinrich grimaces in disgust. The heretic took her secrets with her. Pity.
Taking her mask, though.
This is mine. Heinrich approaches Aurora's body and leans over. A minute, please. Percival, I need no more than a minute. Use my Xenos to look at the fucking control panel, I guess. The cogitator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine toward the dagger sticking on the control panel. On closer inspection, it turns to be a lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye covered by scaled lid. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it, the same tint as Kunrad's weapon during the mutiny on your voyage. This is no human-made object. It was grown from wraithbone, a material favored by the Odari.
Favored is like burying the lead there a little bit.
That's a horrendous. I take some solace in knowing it's not my god sword I get later, so I don't really care that much. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together, and individual words are distorted as though they are mocking your attempts at grasp their meaning. The nagging whispers like the burning red scratch of an unholy claw. I feel like I have better options than just, like, yeet it into the reactor. You know?
I mean, yeah.
I feel like there's better options for, like, for the people than yeet it into the reactor. Whatever. We are Iconoclast, and I need to reach like a certain level.
Toss it into the fire. Destroy it.
I need to get Iconoclast high enough by like the end of chapter 2 for us to get like the story parts of being Iconoclast. And I'm sure there are ones I can skip, especially as we're gonna be doing like all the companion shit. But like once again, I know I get a better sword than that later on, so I don't super care.
Yeah.
As you touch the handguard, an otherworldly cold envelops your hand, only for a mere instant, as in the very next second you send the corrupted weapon flying into the shining abyss. The terrible wail of several dozen voices pierces your mind for a moment, only to turn to a deafening shriek and break off as a clap of electricity somewhere heard beneath your feet. I'm sure it's fine. What was that? Heinrich appears behind you. Do you think it's a good idea to throw something into the reactor? I'd refrain from that if I were you. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Ordos, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from the requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head for football as soon as you deem it possible. That is, if you don't have other business in the system, in which case I'm prepared to assist you in its proper resolution. Pick up the mask. The iron helmet is firmly attached to the heretic's flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of her mask, but after peering at it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if, for a moment, you saw something more.
Executing. Let the Omnissiah give him motive force, flow, and all obstacles in his path be eradicated.
Beep, bop, boop. Level up. Also loot. We grab the loot.
Miraculous fusion reactor.
Blasphemous prism. All attacks of opportunity deal an additional agility bonus damage. That wouldn't be the worst thing for me to have. I don't do opportunity attacks most often because the enemy AI really tends to avoid doing them if it can. I think that's everything to level up now. Oh boy. This was 45, right? Yeah, 45. Uh,
Decide which one of these
That's
I
a-
want.
Oh, that's annoying that he gets and I don't. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take the fucking talent version of it, aren't I? That's annoying. I'm gonna go Vanguard. And this one get Xenos? Really rather not use skill for it. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a feat for Oslo. That's annoying. Oh well, it is what it is. My leg. What funny abilities you get as a heretic. Damage. Honestly, they're not that good. While you're leveling up, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. see.
Huh? What?
Oh, let's pick that, I guess. And then Pascal.
That's a funny one. In the first, if I went dogmatic, in the first round of combat, all critical hits scored by the Rogue Traders party inflicts burning 10.
Amazing.
That's really funny. When I max out Iconoclast, which won't be for a while, we need to get to like 200 or something, or 500, and we're at 35. It won't be for a long time. But when I get there, it just passively makes it so that all attacks that would hit allies will be dodged.
Nice.
So which means, you know, you could just walk forward and just giga spray, and we're just wah, just, you know, Matrix dodging around like 40 fucking bullets. Ugh, god damn it. I'm annoyed I have to waste the talent on Xenos lore. Or did I? Well, no, I took Xenos lore. Because I did it for my thingy. I was smart, I think. Or do I need a... I might need... Actually, that might not count. Features... lore... yeah, fuck. Let's see. Don't need that until... Earliest I get that's 22. I actually don't need to worry about that for a while. Because you're level 12. I don't need to worry about it for 10 more levels. When do I need to get? Maybe new. Let's see. 12, 13, 14. 16, 17, 18, 21, 20. That's annoying. So but this is two talents though. Okay, that's not terrible. Okay, so I can wait till I'm down here, so I can get the skill Mia. Yeah, that works.
Fuck it, more stacks of exploit just because it's funny.
It is funny. And like, you know, don't like get it, you know, underestimate or anything. Like every stack of exploit is significant damage if you're planning to turn Pascal into a damage guy. You know?
Yeah.
It is not nothing. Really? Yep.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys. Hey. Oh, that's it. All right. Well, goodbye. We are glad to have like single-handedly saved your church.
Your planet.
Yeah, both the Electro Chapel. Can I go back to my ship? I kind of got, like, electrocuted to shit.
You are kind of hurt.
I mean, yes and no, like, right? Like, it did cause me to get down once, but, like, did the agility loss really matter? It was just, like, the movement loss was annoying, but, like...
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time.
Yep, sure.
Unfortunately, my personal investigation has hit a dead end. I think I will have to call upon outside resources to continue the search.
I have something to confess.
What? All right.
You watched me do that.
No, he watched me throw something into the reactor.
Oh.
He didn't know what it was. He just let me throw like a rock or something.
Satisfactory outcome. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this.
Be honest, is this a tracking device?
However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Be honest.
Here's a babblefish, don't think about it too much.
Certainly not. The Elucidator is such a rare and complex creation of the Omnissiah that neither I nor any of my colleagues would dream of compromising its integrity. If you wish,
I really wish they had more voice actors. Like, the voice actors they have are really good. It's unfortunate how much of it's not acted. Especially when we got spoiled by like games like
Baldur's Gate.
Like Baldur's Gate, where everything is voice acted.
Yeah. But like Baldur's Gate got that Dungeons and Dragons money, and they didn't give.
But to be fair, Nick, A, Owlcat has a lot of money. B, fucking voice actors are not paid well if they're not famous.
It's still more expensive than like not voice acting.
Right, but
I know.
to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
I mean, like Baldur's Gate, the narration was even voice acted.
yeah, like no, like everything was voice acted. It was voice acted really well. Even like their first fucking game, Divinity, was entirely voice acted. And that was before they had Dungeons and Dragons money.
What has happened?
I was about to say something else when he's interrupted by some of a box signal. So I'm trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
There. Congratulations on your victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about you not simply saving the tech response area, but actually eliminating the source of mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmission from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medina is waiting for you in the command center to discuss matters, but as you delay a visit and turn your gaze to the Navis Nobilite station instead, we are in desperate need of a new navigator, but our communication requests are still be ignored. I do not see how anything other than a personal visit from a man of your stature can convince the representatives of Navis Nobilite to break their silence. I
mean, don't we have to go back to that planet to like help the Arbites or something?
Well, that's what when we go back there to progress and finish the chapter.
Oh, that's the end of the chapter.
When we go back there, it'll be the end of the chapter. So that's why they're saying, don't do that yet. So
we might not even have the option to do that. Since
yeah,
we have to go do.
We probably can. Yeah, right.
Okay, I see.
Trying to remember.
That's right, because the governor was like, I can do this myself, and we're gonna go back there, and he's gonna have completely failed to do it himself. I have to assume.
Yeah. Right. Real quick, where is my money man? There it is. Money man. Okay. Can you see this or no?
I can.
Okay. Or right now we only have the Thunder Fang. Okay. I don't believe they have anything that we care about. Must not have Astartes.
And what for what?
like the regular chain sword. Like one of the requirements is you must not have Astartes because they have because the Astartes you get has Astartes chain sword, Astartes combat knife, right?
Yeah.
But
Because they're big.
It's just funny, is that you must not have Astartes. Yeah, I don't care about anything they have. Like the reflective shield might be funny, but like, shrug.
Mm-hmm.
But like getting to level 4 of them would require so much reputation, dude. And we just do not have the shit for that. Basically, we basically, as I recall, if we do like everything, we can get 1 or 2 of these guys of these to max. Although there's been a lot more content added, and we have like 2 DLCs that like add a lot more content, so we probably get more now. There's a server, probably servers. What happened? You were fancy man.
I am. You see, your lordship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Janos Donrock nervously pulls at his luxurious frock coat as if it were uncomfortably tight. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from you, Lord Captain.
Alright.
If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments, pending your decision.
Why are there guys punching our servitor in the corner over there? Whatever.
Because it's malfunctioning. Pascal Huneman has expressed a desire to be present during the inspection. Should it be carried out, I suppose the expertise of an esteemed Magos may come in handy.
It's our son, Nick. We must save him.
As you wish, your lordship. Would you like the Engineer Prime to accompany you?
Sure.
As your lordship commands.
Fuck. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found the servitors in the same position that they assumed after they had all been corralled into bay, all standing in a long, spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion. All was one as obeying a command. The servitor turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for the weapons, but then the service went still just abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, disturbed by the sight, waiting for the Lord Captain to speak. His lordship Percival von Valancius. Pick us up forward. Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped toward the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and after a moment's thought, waved his hand, and the servitors just as synchronously repeated the gestures as well. The Lord Captain turned quizzically to the technomats, so did the servitors as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of the hand, or a step to the side, the defective units were repeated without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfolded in distress bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to a stop, not sensing any threat from the rogue trade approach of confidence. I examined them.
So is this like a book written by like the Seneschal, I assume?
It looks like it, because here he is writing it. I guess this would be the High Factorum, not the Seneschal.
Okay.
Yep. If you want to read it, you can. It is from him, but I'm fine if you don't want to.
Sure, I'll read it, because...
It is from him.
Yeah. What is, like, the switch at the bottom?
So I can look at the records.
Oh, okay.
It's just otherwise, because otherwise it'd just be way too long.
Yeah, as High Factorum, it was I who prompted it was I who had prompted that entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we drew closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under the copper collars inscribed in with their past offenses.
Do you have your own
Is
that
it-
you can like raise and lower, or do I have to lower it for you too? Like the scroll bar.
Scroll bar. I can do my own scroll bar.
Okay.
Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars inscribed to their past offenses, as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies after long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had gained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used the function properly, and no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. His gaze still trained on the motionless but animate half machines and half people, the Lord Captain.
Our son.
As all present held their breath, disturbed by this sight, we waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His Lordship Percival von Valancius.
I enjoy how we have like a Skitarii guard here.
Mm-hmm.
Like with complete like the whole ass rifle and shit. I enjoy that. Pascal, look at them.
The engines here primed slowly. That's me. Slowly waded into the slowly waded into the motionless ranks of the servitors, peering into their faces and checking the readings. There's no haste in Pascal's actions. It keeps changing perspective. I guess. Whatever. The mesmeric diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path. The Benheric prayers of his companions were his companions in this investigation. The examination confirmed the Technomat's initial hypothesis. The servitors' souls, or rather, the souls of the people they once were, had awakened. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half-machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations such as fear and pain. This undesirable consequence of shoddily performed lobotomy is most rarely observed, and yet for some unknown reason it had occurred in every single one of the servitors gathered in the bay. All present held their breath, disturbed by this sight as we waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His Lordship Percival von Valancius.
I want to report.
The Technomat's long-winded and detailed report could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors' abnormal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstances did not call for their termination.
Alright, well, there's no reason. It doesn't call, there's just a subwhip, so shrug.
His Lordship looked at me with unwavering resolve, and it was that confidence that wrenched me out of my nightmare stupor that had me tensely observing the scene unfolding before me. The Lord Captain gave the order.
Iconoclast. Well, let's shrug. Our son will return.
I mean, to be fair, that is they are like being tortured actively just by existing. So the Lord Captain's command was executed post-haste. All defective units were incinerated in furnaces and their remains were expelled into the void. The crew was provided with replacement servitors and soon forgot all about the destroyed units' peculiarities. Yet this incident haunts my memories to this day. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from his mission. Do you believe that finishing the stuff on the ship would probably be a good stopping point?
Alright, I don't think there's actually much else we can do. Could be wrong, but I don't actually think there's anything else.
Okay.
Your navigator, screen. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can actually do in here. There might be someone I could talk to, but I don't think so. Like, I could go to Casco and be like, hey, Pascal, what's going on in Fable? Because, it's... Alright, bye, Pesco.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
You have
You
fun.
remember like what his voice is, so I can like replicate it better.
You have fun with them. Because usually, like, they will tell me if they want to talk to me and do shit. Otherwise, you can pretty safely ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else. I don't think there's any other shits I can do on. Alright.
Who's this guy?
I think he's a retrainer, I think.
Ah.
You'll cast the Sourback as the very picture of discipline. Her uniform is exclusively pressed, her armor is polished, and her posture is opposing and rigid. The only flaw in her immaculate appearance is the heavy Enforcer's Maul, which is worn and gathered from frequent use. She suits you. Either that or she's just a generic guard. What do you do? I'm ready. What is your duty? I result over the safety and order on board of the ship. Guard duties, patrols, fighting and punching troublemakers. In addition, my enforcers ensure the crew on. Yeah, they're just generic guard. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's where we will end now. And then next time, tomorrow, we will go get our navigator.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think
And then put them on the ship forever.
I'm on the ship. I would like to thank everybody for coming to that ship. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we will see you for the next one. Have a good night, and we'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Have